Hello, and welcome back to another Saturday Morning Games with me, Dylan Man, or Mad Dr. Walsh, depending on where you know me. Sorry about the last 2 weeks. I know they've been kind of crazy. Sorry for not uploading. Well, I don't know if they've been crazy for you, but they have been for me. An SAT happened. So in the States, we have these big tests that colleges make people take that almost everyone has to take in order to get in their placement tests, basically. And I tutor for them. And we just had a big one that a whole bunch of students had to take, at least in the area that I live. And so basically the day after I uploaded my last Saturday morning games video, I got calls from a whole bunch of clients saying, we want tutoring and we want to meet a whole lot over the next 2 weeks. And so I ended up being very busy for 2 weeks. Yesterday was my first real day off. Now I actually have another one. I'm kind of surprised. It doesn't normally happen that I get two in a row like this. So it's kind of nice. But here I am with you talking about games. That's what you came here for. This is actually my second recording. My phone was sending my videos to internal storage instead of my SD card. And it was saying you don't have enough space to record anymore, and didn't be like, oh, he's got SD card. He can use that. They just weren't. So it was not fun. So today the game that we're talking about, it's kind of good that we had this break. I've been playing Monster Hunter Rise, and I think today I'll be able to finish all the quests. Unless they pull something on me. It seems like I'm at the very end of the quests. They haven't indicated that there's like a next level that I can get to. So I'm pretty sure I'm at the end. I think I've got four more quests that I'm gonna have to do in order to make this work. So in terms of Monster Hunter, that was a good thing, because I've been playing Monster Hunter with like some Stardew Valley and some Splatoon. Mostly Stardew Valley, not as much Splatoon. I've got a lot of gear that I want to make, so I got stuck in the gear grind, and it's hard for me to just do gear grinds instead of playing ranked. Yeah, maybe I should just gear grind on ranked. My rank doesn't really matter that much. I should just accept that and deal. Okay. So the game that we're talking about today, though, is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. At least I think that's what it's called. It's the second game in the original Phoenix Wright trilogy. And the spoiler hand is so big. I'm not going to be able to talk about this without getting into the big boy spoilers. So if you haven't played it, the door is that way. It's that way. It's that way. Okay. And I am showing you the door so that you can go and play it. And then you can come back. And then you can watch this video and we'll all have the same fun, happy experience in our minds. And it'll be so good. Your life will be better for going and playing that game. Okay, so now that you know that I've said that, you probably know kind of how I feel about it, right? It's clearly great and amazing and wonderful and good. So, biggest thing off the top of my head is Miles Edgeworth, right? Of course, how could he not be? He's my favorite from game one. Him and Gumshoe, they're the best to me. I love them so much. And so when we come in, case 2, and they talk about how he's gone and it seems like he's dead, I was distraught. It was the worst. It was the worst. It's not what I'm here for. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm playing this game. And I'm going up against Edgeworth's kid, who is as old as Maya, and like whips people for fun. Like, what's her deal? She's gotta chill. So, like, whatever. I'm dealing with her. And like, so I'm not liking her because she's whipping people everywhere. And it's like, who are your the guy who I beat in court and was like that father? That honorable family name? That's the one that you're upsold? Like, you're for real right now? Anyway. So I'm going, and case 2 was good. It was good. It was just a fun, neat case. It happened, it worked. There were a few times throughout the cases where they would be like, they would ask a question and I would be like, oh, this evidence supports them. They'd be like, no. Like, there was one that was like, show some evidence to show that the case from the past relates to the case now. And the answer was, like, this is case 3. And the answer was a pepper shaker. And I was like, no, it would be the lion. Like, it's the lion. The pepper shaker is the... I was very upset. And there were, like, maybe 2 instances of that. I also didn't like in case 3 when you were interrogating the clown and you had to do everything correctly, otherwise you got docked for any wrong thing. Like, that's... In my head, that's not the point of the game, and I don't know what to do. I'm real bad at these games. So, like, having a timer, it was like, no, you can't explore and try and figure things out and piece things together based off of what they're saying was really not fun. I don't like pulling up guides, and I had to pull up a guide for that. Because it's just such a time dump otherwise. I loved the character of the magician, though. I thought that he was really cool. He was really pretty. It was funny that he was a hick. It was great. I loved that Lotta came back. I liked her a lot more in this game than I did in the first one. She just seemed like a much better person. When the old bag coming back was just as annoying as the first game. Can't believe they thought she was a character that people wanted to see again, but I guess some people did. I did not, but whatever. So 2 was fine. Like, what's her bucket? Pearls, she's a kid. I don't know, whatever. Maya's great. Really like Maya still. That was definitely one where, like, by case 4 when she's gone, like, that was definitely, like, we got to get Maya back, was definitely something that was like, no, I have to get Maya back. So that was good. They definitely translated that well. And then, case 4, it's just so good. It's just so good, right? I don't care about Shelley DeKilla. It's so dumb. And, like, all the stuff behind it. But, like, the reveal of the week, oh my gosh, I can't do anything without my manager, where he's got the hair down in front of the eye. Can I do it? Can I pull my hair in front of my eye? I don't have as much as he did. But he's got it, and he's like, oh, I don't know what to do. And then he goes, I'm madman! Oh, so good. Got hair in my own mouth. Lovely. Sorry about that. And it was so good. It was so good. And my favorite witness all time. First and second game, that's all I've played so far, but favorite witness was that one, and it's Adrian Andrews. And so when you get into the part in the court where it's like, if this defendant is not guilty, then Adrian Andrews is. I was like, Adrian Andrews is not guilty. We can't do this to her. So it was like two really good motivations right off the bat with Adrian Andrews and Maya. So, like, very good tearing, like, and then for this case, the golden boy comes back. My boy, Miles Edgeworth, he shows up. He's got his own song. That's an absolute banger. And he's here. And he has discovered himself. Like, he knows why he's persecuting. And Phoenix is the worst. He's so mean to him. Like, no, Edgeworth isn't persecuting anymore so that he can keep a perfect record. Clearly not. You've beaten it out of him. Like, so he's doing it for the truth, Phoenix. And so Phoenix finally coming to that conclusion at the very end. Like, so good. And Miles bringing him there. Like, yes, it's so good. And at the very end, the airport scene with Francisca von Karma and Edgeworth, also good. I know that feel. I know that feel that she showed. And I was like, all right, I get it. I think I get it now. And so if I see her next game, it'll be all right. I'll be into it. The part where she storms the court with the evidence, like, it's so good. It's so good. I know I'm just gushing, but, like, it was really fun. It made me feel happy and things, and, like, it made me care about 2D fictional characters, like we all do. And so if you like caring about 2D fictional characters, Phoenix Wright is a great way to go about doing it. Highly recommend. It's so much fun. Definitely play it. Next week, we're talking Monster Hunter Rise! Probably. I don't know what I'm playing after that. I love you guys. I hope that you're having a wonderful Saturday, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye!